man, oh freaking damn man, that episode of Re:Zero was freaking great, I must say. Pretty amazing. Literally borderline fracking phenomenal. Because, holy freaking Christ, this episode, Wilhelm's character. Every single time that guy was on screen, I was like, this guy, he's just gone beyond the point of best boy. Like, he just gone stratosphere level best boy. He was literally decimating that white well, like, completely, to a point I was like, I was mesmerized. I was like, I want more of that. Please, just give me more of that. I mean, please, just give me more of that, because holy freaking Christ, every single time he was on screen, taking down that white well, it was so freaking great. I was had this big smile on my face, just watching this white well that caused so much trouble originally, get taken down by Wilhelm. And then when Ricardo actually came in as well, it just got even better. I was like, yes. I mean, I'm a sucker for when an anime uses good shot construction. When an anime uses great shot construction, I'm sitting here going, good job, anime, good fracking job. This episode of Re:Zero brought that. I mean, whenever single time Wilhelm was on screen taking down the white well, it looked freaking great. They actually used shot construction so freaking damn well that I was really transfixed by it. I was like getting goosebumps constantly. I was like, this looks freaking great. I must say, really have to commend the actual animation team during this whole entire episode, because it looked freaking phenomenal, I must say. Every single time Wilhelm was on screen, every single time anyone else was trying to take down the white well, looked freaking great, I must say. Just did. I was like, we even got opening and ending as well. I was like, man, they're really bringing it this week. I was like, damn, really damn. But the main thing really was they were doing so freaking damn well. Yes, they did not ground the actual white well, which is what they wanted. The magic they actually used against him did not take it down to the ground. It stayed there, and Subaru's all like, oh, we might be able to do it. And then Ren's all like, hold on, Buster. We all thought that attack might actually ground him, but it isn't. And yeah, it sort of just turned a bit south after that point. Yes, Wilhelm was taking it down once again. Ricardo came in and started decimating as well. My came in and did some very freaking cool crap as well. I was like, but is that scene after Wilhelm took the actual white whale's eye out? After that scene, it got pretty south. Like, it kind of picked up a tiny bit. Like, it really freaking did. It went south again. And then it was just that scene. When he took the eye out, he's like, you're taking your eye out. Screw you, mate. My revenge will be today. And he's sitting there going, oh my freaking god. Like, he's gonna get taken down. Like, the white whale, this thing that's caused so much trouble, is gonna get taken down really freaking easily. Oh my freaking god. And then he uses the fog. I was like, I was sitting here wondering, it's got to use the fog at one point. It can't just go through its whole entire match. This match between Cruise Troops, everyone else, plus Wilhelm, and not use the fog. And lo and behold, it used the fog. And I was like going, oh, yeah, it's gonna get a bit hairy now, isn't it? And it freaking damn did. Like, granted, we did see a lot more of the effects of the fog itself in this episode, which was freaking great. I say, we got to see the cries of the actual fog itself causing this mental, like, kind of damage to people, kind of bringing to the point where they started screaming, clawing their own eyes out. I was like, wow, that went 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. I was like, freaking hell. I was like, whoa. Okay, so now I really freaking know what this fog can do. And Subaru kind of deducing the whole entire idea. When you get hit by the fog, you disappear from existence. No one will freaking remember you. You're gone, mate. You're gone. You're out of it. And I was like, cool. Subaru actually kind of really realised the whole entire idea. But really, the main thing I must also kind of mention is how they actually interspliced Wilhelm's backstory with his wife, Teresia, if I'm actually pronouncing her name correctly, Teresia. That was pretty freaking great, because it actually got interspliced at really crucial points, and it really kind of just gave us insight into her character, their relationship, and how it really developed, going from a very, very kind of normal talk to what is his purpose of using his sword to actually protect someone, to actually him realizing, holy freaking Christ, she's fracking powerful, and she saved my life, she's actually the master swordsman, isn't she? And I was like, whoa, okay. I mean, we actually got to saw that in one whole entire episode. I really freaking liked how they did it. It was actually really freaking great. It came in at important scenes, and it really freaking worked. Especially at the end, when that very last fog attack actually happens. You're like, oh god, it ain't gonna end well. And then, long and behold, Wilhelm's all like, gonna take you down, and then, yeah, he sees a flower, and then what happens is, the actual white whale appears, eats him, and in that scene, you kind of see the last flashback of her character plus Wilhelm. I was like, I worked really freaking well. And then he gets eaten. I was like, freaking hell, give me Hohenheim, like, flashbacks from Conqueror Shambhala here. I was like, no, he ain't dead. Don't you dare tell me right freaking now that guy is dead, because I ain't accepting it. This whole entire episode, he's been freaking awesome. You can't kill him off like that. Nah, fam. I was just sitting there going, no, he ain't dead. And it just got worse after that point. I mean, Ricardo came and saved Suru and got presumably killed. And then 2 more White World appears. I was like, oh, God, no. It ended there. I was like, oh. I was like, it was going so freaking well. Like, it might have taken down the actual White Well. It's going so freaking well. It just went so south quickly. I was like, no, don't. I'm banking on the whole entire idea that Wilhelm will actually just sort himself out of the actual White Well and, like, literally just straight up swordsmanship the other 2 completely to death. And then the whole entire thing is over. And then Wilhelm just, like, winks at Subaru saying, mate, I've done it right now. It's over. Fracking over. We can live happily now. And Subaru's all like, yeah. But the other thing I really must mention as well is how Subaru actually used the whole idea of him not being able to tell anyone about the return by death and actually use it in his own advantage once again. I mean, up to this point, he's used things that does cause him a lot of harm, a lot of emotional distress, a lot of physical distress to his advantage. And it was very freaking evident in this scene as well. He actually used it in essence saying, look, okay, these people are really hurt right now. If we stay here any longer, we're not going to get killed. So I've got to buy us some time. Says to Krush, look, Krush, I'm going to go and buy us some time, so don't fracking worry. Tells Rem, best girl, we got to go into the Yard of Storm. And she's like, yeah, I'll go with you anyway. I was like, Rem, stop it. No, stop it right now. You need to cut it out because this ain't going to work. You got to stop being best girl. And then he uses the whole idea of not being able to say about his return by death and actually kind of use it to his advantage by actually making him smell and reek of the Jealous Witch. And I thought that's actually kind of neat because we also saw a cameo of her. I was like, fracking hell, we saw her. I was like, that's still Jealous Witch, isn't it? I was like, is she going to appear by the end of the series? I'm not too sure, but it actually might lead to some kind of neat little ending of this anime. But really, what can I say overall about this episode of ReZero? It was freaking fantastic, I must say. From the shot construction to how they actually really well animated the entirety of that fight between Wilhelm and the White Well, and at the end, seeing the 2nd and 3rd White Well, kind of leads me to realise that, yeah, next week is going to lead to kind of a lot of suffering. It's the main thing I really get, and I really do like how they intersplice the backstory of Wilhelm and Tadesia. I'm not saying the name correctly. I thought it was actually kind of neat. They actually did it really freaking damn well because they actually really included a really crucial scene that I thought was actually really freaking neat. And yeah, I really just can't really fault this whole entire episode overall. It's actually freaking great. Subaru really improved as well. Felix kind of noting it, going, mate, you improved. That's pretty freaking good. I like it. Within 1 day, I was like, took a couple of loops, but he got there. So he's a pretty freaking good lad now. So yes, with all that said, I have been the driver. If you have enjoyed the video as a whole, and you do want to leave a like, do leave a like, because in some cases it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed content up to this point, leave a sub, because it does help me quite a bit. But with all that said, I have actually been the driver for today, and I shall see you guys later. Tomorrow will be the review for Orange. I'm actually going to do it on a Monday because I feel like today should be solely ReZero because I like to kind of analyse it a little bit more. Kind of like to put a lot more time into it. So Mondays will be Orange as well. So yes, with all that said, I'm having a driver, and I shall see you guys later.